Hi, I'm Martina and I work at the Resource Conservation District as the Agricultural Outreach Specialist. And today we're going to talk about soil texture. I'm going to illustrate how a predominantly sandy, coarse sandy soil works, and I'm making a little model with this. So I have these styrofoam balls, and if this is a sand particle, then this little bead would be a silt particle, and this little speck of paper would be a clay particle. So you can see these clay particles, they have a plate structure, so they can fit very tightly together, but you can see here that there's lots of bigger pore spaces. So I have these green and blue beads to illustrate the precious water and nutrients. So you can see if you pour this over a soil, then very little is retained of your resources in the soil. So what can we do to fill these pore spaces? We can add organic matter and plant residue and living roots. So I have some foam that I tore up that can illustrate organic matter, and organic matter actually is working like a sponge, so it really is a good way to illustrate it. And we have some root hairs illustrated by this pipe cleaner, and we have some dead decomposed or partly decomposed roots, and we have mycelium hyphae threads. It's not quite to scale, but it works as an illustration. So what happens when we build the soil with organic matter and lots of root structure? So now we're going to add organic matter to our coarse sandy soil texture. And our secret ingredients, Gorilla Glue, because that illustrates our bioglues that makes it all stick together. Okay, let's try the same thing again. I know you probably all anticipate what happens now. As you can see, a lot of it is retained in this soil now, and you can see that a lot of the pore spaces have been filled, and that's how you get a soil structure that will create good retention for water and nutrients.